Hi, this is a brief video again of an earthquake warning for today specifically and Monday. It's 11:55 a.m. Saturday, 11/13/2021 on the east coast of the U.S. by New York City. So although this is an ongoing situation of continuous threats of high magnitude quakes any day as we continue on into the future here, I'm giving specific days when it's more likely that this will occur. So this current warning or likelihood is Eastern time. I'm saying this from east coast of the U.S. would be from mid-afternoon heading into the night. Once more, basically what I had said yesterday in a similar repeating, and there was a 5.1 earthquake reported at La Palma late in the morning there, I guess through the night, and it was really most likely in the mid-fives, 5.5 most likely, though it came in at 5.1 and it stayed there on the site, reporting sites. And there's few and far between that are actually even reporting anything from La Palma, maybe one, maybe two occasionally, and they're always seemingly downgraded. So again, I had come on and issued a similar warning yesterday, early afternoon, and then into the night there was a 5 point, I'm going to say it, 5.5. That's my opinion, being that they always seem to be downgraded. So we have a similar exact scenario likelihood today, and again, as I say, Monday, November 15th. So again, this warning is issued for today, Saturday, November 13th, 2021, sometime mid-afternoon as we head through the day into the night. Again, sort of almost a repeat kind of thing going on here. I just looked at the live stream after a long time here this morning, and again, it's going nuts. It's roaring, and it seems like the jets and the explosions, it looks like gas exploding just in powerful blasts, and then some flames. Looks like it's starting early. It's starting early today. I don't know. I thought I saw something to the right, far right, bottom corner go on the screen there. I'll have to check after I do this video. Anyway, this situation there remains volatile with the volcanic eruptions and the earthquakes and the scenario if there's an explosion that could crack the island. Once more, again, this morning I saw countless examples of angels again flying. I'm not going to go into that right here. Well, maybe I will for a second, being that I might not even speak about it in another video. I'm not sure. But again, this was right on the scene of the shoreline there, looking in on land, and I could see the ocean and the cliffs to the other side. An angel came in from the right of the picture above the water. And again, it went on this motion. If you didn't hear me yesterday talk about this, I saw this yesterday, the day before, this kind of motion. I haven't seen that before with the angel's flight pattern, and it reminded me of a wave, as in ocean wave, as in, you know what, Nami. And it came in, it was a pretty distant away, but I could see it clearly moving, and it sort of just hit the horizon right where the water met, and it came up again. So that's very interesting too. It's pointing to the ocean surface, the ocean, a wave motion. And then they did a close-up looking at that delta where all that lava is flowing in like from a Niagara Falls, or like water falling over a dam down from the top, that type of look to it. So they show this billowing vapor, this white condensation and mist billowing like white smoke profusely right at where the water is, that it meets the cliff there. And numerous angels came flying in and went right through the mist, right through that vapor and condensation, came out again. Then others would come in and do the same thing, go in and out right through that smokiness, that white billowing. So these signs that I'm seeing of angels continue day in and day out like clockwork. I expect them to see them, and they just show up right there almost immediately as soon as I turn on the laptop to begin going through stuff online, checking the live streams and the recordings from hours and ago, the overnight. There it was again, something to the right of my screen. That time it was like a vertical white flash. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and check check this video out. Maybe it just was some flickering or something with the camera. I don't know. Then I saw a very large winged angel fly. The landscape with a volcano, off in the distance. Not real far, but pretty close. Both the angel as well as the sighting of the volcano there. The wings were very wide. Not a bird. When I try to close in on the zoom and magnify these things, over and over it's being blocked off and by technology. All I could see really are black squares and rectangles, and what's really there is hidden, and also sort of a white film, also in boxes, that's hiding the images. So I've tried and tried and tried. I've wanted to show clearly what there is. I did the best I could with sort of smaller, distant views of angels that looked very small on the screen going past. I did some videos the past few weeks, and even before that, to try to get you to, to look at that if you can see it. But it's hard to see. They move fast, and if you don't really know what you're looking for, or if you take them for birds, then, that's what's going to happen. I tried to hook up my computers, my laptop facing the attached monitor to show that way, but it doesn't come through. It doesn't show. You could hardly see it. I tried that last week, or maybe it was this week, and on the footage I could see clearly angels with big wings flying, but then when I showed it to put a video up on YouTube, you couldn't see anything, just hardly a little blip of movement of something. So I knew that one time over 2 weeks ago, I thought I saw a third flash there to the right of the screen. I don't know. But anyway, I was like getting discouraged because I felt like maybe others think that I'm just, being sensational. They don't see these things, or they think they're just birds. And like immediately after that happened, I saw an angel go on screen, move from left to right, and it was the characteristic movement, and it had a trail, a glittering long trail that it left behind it. So in other words, God is telling me, yes, these are angels, and he purposely sent one by, and to show the trail, it left a long glittering trail, like, let me show my hand, just like it went across, let's say from here to here, and it just left behind it a whole glittering, glowing trail. That's not birds. Birds don't do that. Anyway, they have their own distinctive flying patterns. Oh, and also another important characteristic I saw today of one flying is that it looked just like someone swimming doing the breaststroke, if you know what I mean. The breaststroke, I'm sure you do. It's kind of a peculiar way of swimming. In the Olympics, they have that particular kind of contest. So you sort of jut up, move your hands forward, and then go, and then sort of propel forward, and then keep propelling. So it's not a smooth kind of swimming stroke, and it was sort of like that. But if you could imagine that the wings were like a person's hands in water swimming. So again, that immediately struck me: water, swimming, ocean, waves, tidal wave. Also, birds don't jut out like that, like stop and go like that, or move. Sometimes birds will move like that, but not angels. They have a totally unique way of flying. And again, their wings are so much wider than any birds that you could imagine, to try to say that they are birds instead. So again, a high magnitude earthquake warning, very similar, the same thing that I came out with and announced yesterday, a repeat type of thing here for today, same basic time, mid-afternoon in through the night again. And again, there was about a 5.5 quake during the night last night. Yeah, I guess it must be the camera. I see a little glowing to the right corner and left corner. I don't know. It's probably hopefully just the camera. And finally, I want to come back, just give you a do a video on this vision that someone just had this morning. I think they're from the UK, concerning La Palma, a falling off into the ocean and the rapture happening. So I plan to be back doing that. That won't be too long of a video. And then I might have other things lined up I'm not going to discuss right now. So don't forget the 3 J's. And don't forget the JJJs of faith. Jesus, 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 the all in all of our salvation. Amen.